Steelers or lose, my name is Joe Jordan. I am your host today. Today we're going to dig into the NFL. We're going to talk about two games. That's it. We're going to talk about the Raiders, of course, versus the Washington football team. And we're going to talk about briefly about the Steelers and the Ravens. Those were two good games yesterday. And two important games for all four teams. All four teams are in playoff position, looking to get into the playoffs. Some teams are looking to win in the division. So first, the Washington football team versus the Raiders. This was, as a Washington football team fan, this was the most nerve-wracking. This was the most I ever sweated. Like this is the most I've been nervous watching the game in a long time. This game reminded me of the Seattle game, dominated time of possession. I mean, this dominated the game, period, but we could not capitalize on certain drives because, it was, on first and second down, we didn't do a good job. So we had a third and long, so we couldn't convert, or we have a big play and get hit with a penalty. It was just things happening that we were not capitalizing on our drives. But three things I'm proud about. Number one, still converted on third down. We were about 50% from third down yesterday, and the Raiders were 2 for 8. So the defense did a good job getting the Raiders off the field. The problem was it was some plays that we were getting no pressure on Derek Carr. And Derek Carr saved our life multiple times. It was about 2 touchdowns they had that they could have connected on, but he didn't throw a good pass. And I want to thank Derek Carr for that. But I like Derek Carr. He actually disappointed me in some moments of that game of his accuracy. He was very inaccurate in some throws. But they were getting chunked. They had about 2 or 3 drives that they got a lot of yards on, and they ended up ending the game with more yards than us. So the second thing I'm proud about with the Washington football team, the red zone. Normally, we are terrible in the red zone. This time, we only got to the red zone twice, but both times we capitalized on touchdowns. And one of those drives was the first drive. You can tell the Washington football team wanted this game more than the Raiders. Antonio Gibson, it's third down. He gets to the handoff. Well, he gets a pitch. And he basically got nowhere to go. And he finds wiggle room to get through. And he fights for the first down. And then we steal that drive ball with a touchdown. One-handed catch by Logan Thomas. So that right there was good signs for the Washington football team. And the third thing I'm proud about, they got the W. I mean, I know it's ugly. They got a W. Just like the Dallas and Saints game. Dallas won, man. At the end of the day, they did what they're supposed to do. They won the game. Even though Taysom Hill was playing terrible. I know his finger is injured and everything, but that's why I was confused why they didn't sit him, bring in another quarterback. But that's not there. The Cowboys defense stepped up in that game and took care of business against the Saints. Now, so Taylor Heineke, that was his 4th game-winning drive of the year so far. 4th game-winning drive of the year. And now he did throw that interception. When he initially threw the interception, I was screaming. I was like, come on, Taylor Heineke, what are you doing? But then I saw that his elbow was hit by Max. So it was just a good play by Crosby, right? That was a great play by him. I mean, he's a legit, he's a Pro Bowler, right? He's one of the best edge rushers in the league, right? So now he hit his elbow, interception. We get the ball back, but he did a great job leading the team down the field for that field goal, even though he almost threw a pick six. Almost threw a pick six. I was like, come on. But other than that, he played pretty good. He played good. He did his job. He converted on third down, So, and, it was times when it was one time when he almost got sacked. He got loose, Brett Favre style. The pass could have been better than Logan Thomas, but it did hit Logan Thomas' hands. So he should have caught that. But the pass could have been better, but you got to understand the situation. He was under duress. He just got out of a sack from Crosby again. And then he throws a bullet, and you got to catch that, Logan. You got to catch that. So, but anyways, Taylor Heineke played very good. I'm liking how he's playing. his focus is winning for this team and keeping his starting job. But the best way to keep the starting job is by winning for this team. And he's a baller, man. I like him. He's a baller. He's I mean, he made plays. He made plays. I've been saying all year, we have to run Antonio Gibson. We have to use him more, not just in the run game, in the passing game. He did a good job in the passing game yesterday also. So great job to the Washington football team. I am really proud of this team though. This team is 6-6. They were 2-6, won 4 games straight. They were 2-6. The Cowboys were 6-1. Think about that. The Cowboys was 6-1. They was 2-6. And now they're 2 games behind the Cowboys in winning the division. And their next opponent is the Cowboys. So if they beat the Cowboys, they are only 1 game behind the Cowboys with another game against the Cowboys. So great job, Washington football team. They still have a chance to win this division. They have they're in good position for the playoffs. The 49ers lost, the Vikings lost. So they're now the 6th seed. They moved from the 7th seed to the 6th seed. But I don't think this team is eyeing a playoff berth. They're eyeing a division title. No one hasn't won back-to-back division titles in the NFC East in a while. So the Washington football team is looking to be the first team to do that. So in a while. So great job, Washington football team. Now the Ravens and the Steelers. Now let me tell you what happened. And then, once I heard the news, I was like, this probably gonna happen. So I should change my pick, to pick the Pittsburgh Steelers. But I stuck with my pick with the Ravens. So this is what happened. Big Ben called a team meeting. Hey, everybody, come to the wherever they meet at. Come to the practice facility. I don't know where it is. Blah, blah, blah. They meet up. Players only meeting. All right. In fact, he probably had the coaches in it too. And he told the team, he said, look, fellas, this will be my last year. And then inside, all the other players like, yes. But then Big Ben is saying, listen. I'm not that same player I was years ago. I don't have the same arm strength. I don't have the same accuracy I used to. I don't have the same legs I used to. But I can tell you one thing. I would give you guys my all. So if I don't reach your expectations, just know I'm giving you my all. Now, I would love for you guys to continue because you gotta be positive. You guys been doing this for me. You guys been giving your all year. This will be my last year. All I think I ask from you guys is to continue to give your all with another 10% on top of that. Because I'm going to give you guys 110% for the rest of the season, and you won't see me no more. You can move on, drive the quarterback, sign the quarterback, do what you want. But let's make this year count. We still have an opportunity to get the Super Bowl. You guys, in the NFL, it's any given Sunday. Once we're in the tournament, we can win. So I just ask you guys, just run with me for these last few weeks, these last couple of months, and I promise y'all I got y'all way. And guess what? The Steelers were inspired. They went in there with a different mindset, and they did a good job against the Ravens. Now, the Ravens, and then Big Ben had a game-winning drive, right? He did a game-winning drive. Now, John Harbaugh, right? That was a very gutsy call on a 2-point conversion. This is my theory on it. You're not going against the Chiefs. You're not going against Washington football team, right? But you're not going against the Bucs right now. You're not going against the Bengals. You know what I mean? I'm not comparing the Bengals to the Bucs, but you're going to get my point. You're not going against the Chargers, right? You're not going against, you're going against the Steelers. Your defense did a good job all game against the Steelers. So you got to trust your defense in this situation. Kick the field goal. If you win the toss, boom, you go down there and score. But if you lose the toss, have faith in your defense that they're going to stop Pittsburgh. But they went for 2. Now, I think he went for 2. A lot of that has to do with their confidence of just winning this division. But it's more than this division. You can capture the number 1 seed. So now they're leaving breathing room for the Chiefs to sneak up in there and get this number 1 seed, which I think will happen. When they lost to the Giants, I said they're about to go on a winning streak. I don't think they're going to lose another game the rest of the season. So But great job to the Steelers though, because I definitely picked the Raiders, but I believe the Steelers are inspired right now. You're going to see a new energy going forward. Now, one thing about that game, I was so confused, not confused. I was in shock. Johnson dropped a wide open touchdown. I think that was his third drop for the year. That was his third drop for the year. He dropped that wide open touchdown. Good pass, good rare bomb by a big man, accurate bomb by a big man, and he didn't capitalize on it. So, but it is what they got the win. And he did get that game-winning touchdown. Well, that was a good move on Humphries too. So Humphries, that was a good move on you. Great job, Johnson. But yeah, so great job to the Steelers. The Steelers are still fighting to win that division, man. And I had the Steelers making the playoffs. I had the Browns making it over them, but the Browns, they're looking mediocre. And the good thing about the Steelers, this is another division win for them. Now they're 2-1 in the division. So, hey, we'll see what's going to happen down the road. But that's all I have for you guys today for NFL. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. All right. Thank you guys for staying to the end of the video. Now, before you leave, this is what I want you guys to do. I want you to like this video if you haven't done it yet. I want you to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't done it yet. Share this video with someone you know that will be interested in listening to what we talked about today. And last but not least, hit the notification bell so you can make sure every time we upload a video, you'll be notified on YouTube. So enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you guys next episode.